commonly held belief among students that when a primary application is used as sort of an initial screening, that really what medical schools are looking at there are the GPA and the MCAT score, the quantitative factors on their application. Is there any truth to that?
I think there probably is for some schools.
Right.
I'm not gonna, I don't know everyone's process obviously, but I imagine that that is the case. For those of us that use a more holistic process, we don't. We actually, and that is why we require the full application to move forward into review, because we do look at all of those aspects when we do. I mean, it can take me 30 to 45 minutes to review one application to make my decision, and so it is obviously the academic aspect has to be there, but I want to see more, and I've come across a lot of applicants that have outstanding academic record, but they don't have the rest of it, and that's not the kind of student that we're looking for. So
I would definitely second that. I mean, I know we're going to talk a little later about the holistic review, but this would be totally counter to that if we only looked at their GPA and their MCAT score. And frankly, I want to know your story, and I can't get that just from the GPA and the MCAT. I get that from the essay, I get it from the activities, and I get it from the letters of recommendation that you all send in.
And that varies, as you said, across schools. So one of the things you can do is go to your advisor who may know what schools will, and they call it a hybrid holistic, that they set a certain cutoff and then they get holistic after that. I borrow a line from The Princess Bride. I do not think that means what you think it means. But when schools have so many, and if they have a very small staff for review, they have to find a way to manage it, and some schools choose to manage it that way. So they get holistic after a certain cutoff. They're usually somewhat transparent about that if they're doing it. So read about the school.